Wir sind hier bei den LEC-Playoffs in Berlin und Fnatic hat gerade in einer super spannenden Serie gegen Splyce gewonnen. Und neben mir habe ich jetzt YoungBuck, den Coach von Fnatic. YoungBuck, you guys were clearly the favorites in this series, but did you expect Splyce to do so well?
No. I felt very comfortable going into this series. I think we had a really good week of practice, and it's a team that you can kind of know what's going to happen. Whereas Vitality, I think we were a lot more nervous because it's a very explosive team. But they had a few tricks up their sleeves with the lane swaps. We saw the mages in bot lane coming because it was really obvious from their solo queue accounts that Kobe was practicing this, so that didn't really catch us off guard. But yeah, even game 3 we made it quite a special game by not ending properly, so they made us sweat for it.
What did you guys confuse the most? Like, what did Splyce to confuse you?
Something we did not expect was them to first pick Braum. We were not prioritizing it at all in any of our drafts, so when they were picking it, we were like, okay, I guess. Of course, the lane swap, that is something that we haven't seen in years. So that was also very unique, and other than that, not much really. Like, for example, we knew Zoe bot lane was coming, we knew Veigar and Vel'Koz were practiced by them, but we were quite comfortable playing against it.
When was the moment that you were like, okay, we got this, we won this series?
Probably during the 4th game. When Vayne got a few kills, then I knew it was really over because I know how this matchup works and how it scales. So then I felt really comfortable because I knew Tim was going to carry the game.
Which player or which Splyce player has impressed you the most this series?
I will just answer overall because I think Xerxes is a really good player. We've been scouting their POV streams, so we could see that Xerxes plays a really big role in the team in terms of shot calling and what's happening on the map. So I have a lot of respect for Xerxes because I think he's a very good jungler, and it also turns out that he's the shot caller for a team and a true leader. So I have a lot of respect for him.
So Fnatic in general is known for showing up in best-of series. What do you think is the difference between a best-of-1 game and a best-of like 3 or 5 series strategically?
You have to be able to adapt to your opponents, and I also think that there's a lot more pressure on you when you have 5 games to play and you lose the first one or you lose just 1 game. You really have to find a mental reset, whereas if it's a best-of-1 you lose, you go home and you go to sleep. So there's a lot more pressure, there's a lot more mental games going on even between the games, between the teams, and like how you win and how you lose really affects how a team is emotionally. And I think Fnatic is a very emotionally stable team, so that's why we're very good at it.
So tomorrow G2 Esports is facing Origin. Who do you guys want to play first?
I want to play G2 in the finals because I think that will be maybe the most hyped final since G2 versus Origin in Season 5. So yeah, I hope we play Origin first.
So what is your goal now for the end of the split?
Make it to MSI and make a deep run there.
What about finals? Do you want to win the finals?
I prefer losing it than going home. No, I really hope we at least get to play G2 this split in the best of 5, and then hopefully we beat them as well. I think that would be such a hype best of 5.
Also, it's going to be a home game for you basically since you're Dutch, right? Does that like make a big difference for you?
Well, it makes a difference in the sense that a lot of friends and family are going to be there. I know they've already told me that a lot of them want tickets because Riot helps friends and family with getting tickets. So, of course, I want to win in front of a very big audience that is Dutch. So, yeah, it has a little bit of a special feeling to it.
That's basically it. Thank you.